What is up, my friends? My name is Echo, and today I'm here with Clash Bashing, and we're fixing that failed hog attack. Now, I know that you guys don't know this, but Clash Bashing, he just waved at everyone, although he wasn't on the camera yet. I guess he didn't know. So, Bash, how you doing, brother? You can give that wave to everybody right now.
I'm doing well, man. I'm out here just so shocked to be on the channel, Echo. It's been such a long time since we've done something together, so I'm just so pumped. So I'm just wave happy, like, hi guys.
Hey, I'm stoked that you're here, man. I'm glad that you brought your friends with you as well. It's always a pleasure to have the three of you on the channel. But what we're doing today, since Clash Bashing is such a huge fan of the Hog Rider and Hog Attacks, we're doing something that I've never done on the channel, and that is looking at a failed attack in war, today a Hog attack, and then we're going to show the attack that actually tripled that base, which was also a Hog attack, and we're going to follow that up with a couple of other Hog attacks. I could thank Clash Bashing for the idea. He's very wise in his years of experience here on YouTube and in Clash of Clans. So Bash and I are going to be looking at base number 22 from the current war going on in Elite Academy. But before we do any of that, guys, I'm going to remind you to subscribe to the channel and turn notifications if you're into daily Clash videos. And not only that, Clash Bashing does the same on his channel. Better. He does it better. And his link is in the description below. He also live streams on the regular, so make sure you check out his stuff. We'll talk more about that at the end of the video. But Bash, why don't we hit replay on attack number 2? Now, this is the Queen Walk Hog fail. Let's hit it in 3, 2, 1, and play. So Bash and I are going to just kind of watch what went on here and call out some things that we saw go wrong. And Bash, I'll give it to you right here, man. You can start things out. Welcome to the war content, man.
Thanks, Echo. Again, thanks for having me on. So, yeah, like you mentioned, I just thought it would be a cool concept. You know, I don't do a ton of war stuff, but this is a perfect opportunity to show where something went wrong. Mostly this queen walk just doesn't work out from him. You see the bowler right there stealing the healers from the queen, kind of going back and forth, and you'll just notice this queen walk. It's a rough queen walk, as we kind of discussed. Just doesn't get the rage down, doesn't get enough to keep that queen alive, and really kind of just tanks the whole attack from there. When you're committing that much space to the queen walk, it's kind of rough to lose her.
And that's what I say all the time on the channel. If you're going to do the queen walk, you need to keep her alive because of the commitment on that camp space. And it doesn't always go to plan. So, we're looking at that today. And now she's going to deal with the dragon out of the CC, which, honestly, for a queen is not that big of a deal to deal with. But she does the abilities used there instead of the rage spell, which was a question of mine as well. I probably would have thrown the rage myself.
You saw no rage go down there to keep her alive, so the healers go over to like the king and giants, which isn't going to really work out too well, especially into that single inferno.
Yeah, exactly. So they're going to get melted. The wall record does continue on through the base, though, but right here, the Valkyries, they take out that cannon, and the majority of them decide to dart on the outside of the base, and so basically, Gorilla had no help here from his troops either. The Valkyries could have stuck in the core a little bit and tried to get a little bit more down, but even if they did get into the next compartment, it was only a storage in the CC. But the Hogs have been deployed from the northwest, Bash, and how far are they going to get?
Not as far as he would like, I'm sure. And this isn't to like try to pick on Gorilla or anything like this. We just thought this was a great way to kind of learn and show off, how bad a failed queen walk can really affect your attacks. And you see that with this one, just not enough value out of that queen walk to, really justify all that camp space. And you'll see on the next attack where you go away from the queen walk and go with more of a straight up go-ho approach. And it kind of works out a little bit better, but Gorilla did a good job trying to kind of bounce back on this one and keep it alive as much as possible, but just too much firepower left on the base, I felt.
Yeah, I really do feel, I love Queen Walk. It's my favorite way to start out an attack, most attacks, to be honest with you, Bash. So I feel if the Queen Walk did survive, the attack would have been a triple. She would have continued down towards the south. Valkyries would have made it into the core, probably taken down that Inferno, and it would have been a 3-star. So really, the culprit here to prevent that 3-star was the Queen Walk overall.
Yeah. I think if he would have, dropped a rage on her as that clan castle stuff's coming out, he wouldn't have had to use her ability so early, would have been able to keep her alive. But, that's stuff you kind of got to learn and kind of experience as you're going through your queen walk and kind of getting a feel for it, I think.
Yeah, I agree. And it's actually, I've never done this before on the channel, Bash, and it is kind of fun to watch and break things down in this way because it's a different way to learn how to attack. Because everyone watches the channel and they're like, everyone 3 stars, but that's just all we show, I guess. or me. So we're going to look at Amanda's attempt at this base now, and this one turns out to be a triple, and like Bash said, there was no queen walk in it. It was a straight go-ho. We're going to hit replay in 3, 2, 1, and play.
So I like the decision here from Amanda to switch to Goho, because if you look in the northern side of this base, there's just a lot of value from a kill squad up here, and you'll see that in this attack. Just the Golem Record Hero kill squad up there is just going to get huge value. You know, get out the bomb tower, get out the enemy queen, get out the clan castle. It's just really going to set up for hogs really nicely in this space. So I thought it was a really good adjustment by Amanda here to switch to more of a Goho rather than that queen walk. What do you think about that?
Yeah, I agree. I mean, if I were to attack, I'm not, to be honest, one of the best hog attackers, Bash, so I would have probably gone with the queen walk version myself just because that's my comfort level. But, I mean, I love these golem tanking with that wrecker and the attack being taken, you know, in this perspective. And we do have that drag in the CC, but the queen's coming to take care of that mess and the enemy queen there, as the dragon and the enemy queen were dealing with that wrecker.
Yeah, a little bit of luck there that the queen didn't walk around, because that could have absolutely ruined the attack. But you see those bowlers pop out of that wrecker, get raged up, and just destroy that core, especially taking out that multi-inferno. So those hogs just have a nice little line basically from 6 o'clock around the base counterclockwise.
And you'll
see... Oh, go ahead.
I really like how she deployed the hogs as well. She didn't just throw them in one line. She kind of funneled the last portion of hogs in with the hogs that she dropped in first. That was really nice.
Yeah, exactly. And that's kind of what I was going to get at there. Nice little funnel to get those hogs working around the base to finish over towards that Inferno Tower, and it's just going to work out really nice. That kill squad was super OP in my opinion, and just I thought it was a great adjustment on the base with what was given. And that's all it's about, is just reading the base, see what the base is giving you, and making those proper adjustments.
And yeah, and it's worth noting that she did do this attack after probably watching the previous attack, so she got to see some of the secrets that the base did have. And for those of you that are brand new to Clash or new to the war scene, that's called scouting a base, when you can watch a previous attack and you could find the traps and you could find out the secrets of the base. So she did have that in her favor as well, which is always helpful and recommended. Definitely watch those replays if you're attacking a base that was already hit in war.
Absolutely. I mean, if there is a fail on the base, use it to your advantage. Find out where those bombs are. Find out what's in the clan castle, and just see where you can, you know, improve on the last person's fail. That way, those hog riders come in and just go hog rider and get the 3-star. You know what I mean?
That's exactly what they do. So that's really why I brought you on today, Bash. I knew at some point you would do that, talking hogs.
Yeah, it's kind of a given, right? Me with hogs.
It's just how it goes,
yeah,
man.
I can't help myself, man. I can't help myself.
We're going to look at base number 15 now, and these are just 2 extra additional triples that we thought were attractive and we want to share with you guys here, in addition to what we already spoke about. This one is again by Amanda on base number 15. Nope, I'm sorry, it's by Alex. We're going to hit play in 3, 2, 1, and play. And
I think the next one's by Amanda.
Yeah, the next one's by Amanda. Correct. So we have 1 golem, 2 bowlers in this one, and a wrecker. Let's see how this one comes in. I like that there's a whole bunch of a couple of goblins in there as well. Whenever you can get the green guys in an attack, Bash, I'm excited about it.
Oh, absolutely. And this is kind of something similar to like what I've been doing lately, is going like 1 golem and kind of using that wrecker almost as the second tank, and then just funneling out, pushing up into the base obviously as the wrecker progresses, and having a small kill squad just push up into the base to get some of those objectives. You'll see the enemy queen's going to go down. You'll see the clan castle going down, working into some of that splash damage. And it's just really good value out of a kill squad. Anytime you can get value, obviously that's going to help your wrecker, help your hog portion, and that's what we're going to see here. Queen is starting to walk a little bit, though.
Yeah, one of the things, in my opinion, why hog attacks are so strong now, it's because of that wrecker, and because you don't need to bring those jump spells in to get your kill squad into the base.
Right.
So you can bring those extra heals along with you, and kind of just take the base down, healing your hogs along as they go. And the hogs are coming in now from the south, with 15 left in the back pocket, and a couple more coming in. Do you like this path that's been set for this base, Bash?
What I like to do when I do hog attacks, and another quick little note, you saw that queen take out the enemy king. That's always huge. What I like to do is almost take out almost like a quarter of the base, like take out a little pie of the base. That way I have a nice little, you know, either clockwise or counterclockwise path around the base, and it just makes sense for the hogs to follow that. That way you can predict your heals a little bit better, predict any poisons you might need for the skeletons that are going to come out of skeleton traps. And I just feel like if you can get that little chunk out of the base, you're going to have really good hog pathing, and it's going to lead to a lot more success, in my opinion.
I agree. You get more value out of those heal spells as well when all those hogs are a little bit closer together. And you know,
Right. Yep.
looking at this queen Bash that walked around the base, it may have been a better. She may have done a better job walking than going through the core. She would have probably dealt with that Inferno Tower and gone down since her ability was used. So, just enhance the cleanup of this attack, as there are plenty of hogs to take out all the
Right.
defenses.
And she got that enemy king, so a little bit of luck there that she walked, but it ended up working out in Alex's favor, I thought. So a very nice, clean attack there, in my opinion.
Alex did a nice job. It was no luck at all. It was all planned, tile by tile.
Oh, playing the queen wandering around. I mean, queens like to go shopping, so that's not too hard to plan.
I know, I agree. The last one we're going to look at here is number 28, and this one is actually done by Amanda. So she's getting a six-pack shown today, even though she kicked you out of the clan, Bash. We hold no grudges.
Well, you know, I said I was a huge Echo fan. I would have kicked me out too.
Yeah, I know. Who likes that guy anyway?
Oh, man.
All right, let's hit play in 3, 2, 1, and play. And Amanda again coming in with well, does she have bowlers in this wrecker?
I don't remember what's on the record on this one, to be honest. Echo, I watched this one.
It's okay.
I did watch it, but I don't remember.
It's all good. She is going in with only one golem this time, but she does have a bunch of giants as well to do some tanking. Notice she's using those giants by the single target Inferno, which
Right.
is it's a smart move right there.
Yeah, really good identification, noticing that Inferno is going to reach outside of that wall and be able to hit those giants. So rather than throwing a golem in there to get roasted, throw some giants to be able
Right.
to tank that Inferno just a little bit longer there.
Yeah, and that's someone that takes time to plan something out and really take a look at the base, like you said, base identification. And
Exactly.
The wrecker's still going. The multi-target Inferno not doing too much damage as of yet, and there's a nice freeze spell, resetting the Inferno Tower, allowing the wrecker to get a little bit deeper into the base, and raging
out
up the
again.
bowlers that came out there. It's going to hopefully be able to take out that Inferno Tower. Let's see.
Did get the enemy king, though, which is always huge. Anytime you can get that enemy king in your kill squad, that's absolutely huge. Not only the queen, you always want to get the queen, but if you can get that king so he's not chasing your hogs around, absolutely huge.
Yeah, he's a nuisance when he definitely is attacking your hogs and just kind of
He
following
will
them
chase
around
those
the map.
hogs all around the base.
Yep.
And you notice Amanda almost basically got like half of the base out, so those hogs are just going to go along that left side and have a nice little path at pretty much all the rest of the defense this year with the 3 heals. Was it
Yeah.
3 or 4 heal spells there?
That was 3
It was
right
3.
there, and she was able to basically heal 3/4 of the remaining portion of the map, which is pretty solid.
Yeah.
And you know, she probably after that kill squad went in, she had to feel pretty good about her hogs taking care of the rest of the attack.
Absolutely. That kill squad was super OP as far as getting value and getting out, like I said, pretty much half the base. That was absolutely crazy. A nice kill squad there.
Yeah, and now we just got some cleanup, which I'm gonna double times through over here, Bash, and we could just watch her be in her glory as she pulls in her 6th star from this war. Actually, it's gonna come down to the end, but I don't know. Hogs, they're pretty darn good, man. Are they your standard attack for war, or do you kind of vary based on base?
I was going a lot, and I still do go hogs a lot, but I've been working on my Lalo, so I've been going lately just Lalo everything, just trying to get better. But I think last war, maybe 2 wars ago, I had a nice little, I think it was a 6-pack, maybe 2 triples on my 10 and my 11 between the 2 accounts using hog riders, just because sometimes the base just calls for hogs rather than air, you know, forcing an attack on a base, which I've been doing a lot with my air attacks.
That's okay, man. You got to learn somehow.
Yeah, and that's what I've been doing, is just been really focusing on air attacks. And we actually had a nice little war that ended a little bit ago where I tripled with a Lalo to actually clutch up the tie, and we won on a tie by 3%. So
Nice, man. Well, good job. It's nice to see you branching out a little bit, because we all know that one attack strategy it's not like the end all for Clash of Clans. It's good to have a couple of attack strategies under your belt so you can kind of be well versed. Although there are some that work in more situations than others. Lalo being one of the best in the game, in my opinion.
And that's what I've been focusing on, is
Yeah.
it's just so good right now.
Yeah, you watch some of the top clans and you see a lot of Lalo, so you could learn something
Oh,
from that.
absolutely.
But Bash, we're done with this video today. Why don't you take a second and let everyone know a little bit about yourself, what you do on your channel before we say goodbye.
Well, Echo, thanks for having me. If you guys don't know, Echo and I have been friends for pretty much the whole time we've done YouTube, COC YouTube, that is. So always love coming over. I don't do as much war stuff as Echo does, so it was an honor for him to ask me to come over and help him commentate. Do a lot more like Let's Play, pushing, and just silly stuff. I've been getting into gemming, becoming a dirty gemmer, Echo. that's not good for my wallet, but it's been fun. So yeah, just a lot of different content. I try to keep it fresh and fun and light. So if you guys want to come check it out, I'm over there.
Yeah, I highly recommend it, guys. He definitely has a lot of fun on his channel and in his live streams, which are basically almost every day. Or at least they were. You got to get back into that daily.
Well, that's the plan, is to get live streams going more. I streamed tonight, which was good, but it was the first time in like 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks.
Oh my God. I misspoke.
Stuff, man.
Yeah, the holidays.
But before that, you're right. Almost every day, and that's the plan, is to get back to those daily streams almost.
Yeah, he's got great content is what I'm trying to say, guys. And he and I actually met in California a few weeks ago, and he's also a great guy, a ton of fun to hang out with. So I was happy to have him on the channel again. And you're going to see him again on the channel, I could almost guarantee you that. But for now, guys, that's been it. If you enjoyed this video, and if you liked having Bash on the video, throw a thumbs up. Lets me know that you want to have him back and that you love Clash of Clans. In addition, guys, you could always come hang out with me over on Discord. Link is over there and in the description below, or on Twitter at Echo Through Me. But that's been it. I'll see all of you guys back here again tomorrow. Until then, be good.
Bye, guys.